I put up a tweet yesterday, and I thought about it before I did, believe it or not. I do think before I tweet. Some people probably don't think so. But I did consider this one, and I thought, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to put it out there and just see where it lands. And what I said was, and this is true from my heart, with each passing day, I am becoming more and more convinced that these global lockdowns are not for our protection. Rather, in my opinion, they are about creating global economic catastrophe, which will induce global economic dependency and which will enable global totalitarian government. So, I got a lot of response, actually, a lot of retweets, more than I would get on a normal sort of banal tweet I put out. And a lot of people are coming to the same conclusions, Rowan, because as much as in the beginning I would have been the ones that I was all in favour of the lockdown because I thought that's the right thing to do to contain this virus, for the good of the general population. But the longer this has gone on with the draconian measures that are in place, and if you look at the US, you will see that what is happening to civil liberties and to constitutional rights within states across the US is nothing short of horrifying. So Trump can stand on his podium and go on about opening up again, but you'll see on the alternative media that people are being treated unbelievably badly. They're being arrested, they're being harassed, they're being harangued. And I know this isn't just the US. I looked at Dana Ashley's short video that she put out, and she was showing what was going on in the townships in South Africa. What's going on in the Middle East is unbelievably draconian. I was just speaking to someone who's in Kuwait this morning, and they were telling me that although the cases of coronavirus are well contained in Kuwait, the government is now considering a 24-hour curfew, i.e. no one can go out the door. So to me, there's a complete disconnect now between the policies and the draconian responses and the sort of the erosion of our civil liberties and our ability to transact and to move around on the one hand, and dealing with this virus on the other. I think the two are now sort of ripping apart, and I think a lot of people are questioning just what is going on. So to get back to your original point, yes, I sincerely hope America gets back to work, and I'm hearing sort of more positive stories from Europe as well. I believe Austria is about to reopen, if not reopening slowly. I understand the Czech Republic is considering it. Obviously, Sweden never properly locked down. And China, and I heard, wait till you hear this, I heard that as soon as China opened up, Hermes, the sort of luxury brand goods, Hermes store in one of the Chinese cities was jammed. Absolutely jammed. So in terms of the moneyed, the few that are really, really moneyed, there is a wall of money and there is pent-up demand, and it will be spent as soon as people are let out of their cages. I had to laugh when I heard that because, Bloomberg did say, a guy on Bloomberg did say, it's not about left versus right, it's not about, LGBT versus straight, it's not about Republicans versus Democrats, all of that. They're false dichotomies there to try and, focus our attention on these little battles that are actually inconsequential. What it is about the haves versus the have-nots. And right now, the haves are in control, and there is a massive redistribution of wealth going on.